Hey guys, welcome back to Tekxit, where today we are going to be doing some villager breeding and stuff for a few reasons. Reason number one, and I think the main reason, I want to build an Iron Golem farm. Reason two is obviously just for villager trades, and reason three is kind of small, but I kind of want to repopulate that village over there, because I think it would just look a bit nicer to have some villagers wandering around, rather than just a ghost town pretty much. So, the first thing we're going to do on this little island, as you can see we've already built, is build the villager breeding pen. Now I think I've got enough things for everything, but I might have to get some more materials. So what we're going to need for this is, I'm not actually sure how many doors, but I'm going to go with 40. 40 should be more than enough. I'm just going to put it all the way around here. Oh, I'll actually, hang on, I'll have to block the, how do you do these again? I've completely forgotten, but I'm fairly sure it goes like this, and then maybe some blocks along the inside to just stop them from opening the doors and leaving. Yeah, that should do. You know what? I'll do this and then I'll cut back. Okay, so this should do. Now, all we need to do is light these corners up just to make sure nothing spawns on top of here and then gets in and kills them. But what we need to do now is get the hoe out. And we need to till all the ground and plant some carrots. Because I'm fairly sure this is the version 1.12 where you need food. You don't actually, I don't think you need beds. So if we just till all this, in fact, we can probably let them out of the cage now, can't we? So let's open this up. And then let's plant some things. Let's see what happens. See if any of them harvest it. Oh, of course they wouldn't harvest it because it hasn't grown yet, has it? Okay, I think we'll leave it like this for now, and we'll check back in on them in a bit. So what we'll do now is go and start building the Iron Golem farm, which is going to take me ages because I can't remember exactly what it is. But pretty much all that happens is you've got little pods around the outside of villages, and then there's like 2 layers of Iron Golem spawn area, I guess you can say, which need to be 3 high. And they're basically as wide as water runs, I guess, which I think is 8 blocks. Then it drops down into a 4-block hole with lava at the 3rd block height, i.e. the Iron Golem head height. And then that burns them. You've got hoppers underneath. That collects the iron. So, let's see. Where should we actually build it? Because I don't want it too close to that, and I don't want it too close to this. So maybe he's over in this area somewhere. There we go. Step 1 is complete. So this is where the Iron Golems will fall into. So we've got 1, 2 where the signs are, and then 3 where the lava goes. If you just place it like, that's going to flow out, isn't it? Yeah. If you place it like that, it will probably flow out and kill you. But then obviously you've got hoppers here, and you need to have trap chests behind oak chests. Oh, well, not necessarily oak chests, but trap chests behind normal chests. Otherwise, you can't sort of place them next to each other. So yeah, I don't, do you need 4 buckets? You don't really need 4 buckets, do you? As long as you've, oh no, no, because once I block that thing up, it should spread that way as well. So if I put 1 in that far corner, that should be fine. And then we'll do the sort of spawn platform. Also, it's probably a good time to mention, I am following, it's a design from Monk's Eye Gaming. Although I say that, it's kind of a, not necessarily a standard design, but it's one I've seen before. So I don't necessarily know whose design it is, but that's the one I'm following. There we go. There's the platform built. And now what we're going to need to do is go, oh wait, hang on. Is it, I can't remember actually. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, it is. Right, so we need to go at least 3 high up from here. So I'm going to stick to what they guided in the video and have the glass along the middle, because I think that looks quite nice. But you need it obviously 3 high for the Iron Golems. Otherwise, if it's only 2, they either won't spawn or they'll just suffocate themselves. Although I suppose that would still work, because if they suffocate themselves, they should still drop the iron, then it would get pushed into the thing. So, but yeah, make it 3. Just make it 3. And then obviously the water will flow. It probably won't work very well with this one. I thought not. Right, what if we do that? No. Come on, I just want it to flow the correct way. That's all I wanted to do. It's not going to work, is it? Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, it looks good. Right, so let's do this. We'll do the entire area, and then we'll put the water in just to make sure it works. And then we'll probably move on to next stage, which I think is putting the doors in, which you need 32 of. In fact, you know, I'll probably already done it. I'll just sort of pop up a materials list that you need, just so you don't have to sort of, well, pay attention to the full video, really. And there we go. There is layer 2 done. So we've got our doors around the corners like this, and this is pretty much where the villagers sit on the outside. So next thing to do is to get on with the next floor, which is only actually 2 high, I think, this time. And I'm fairly sure you have to have this, I think you have to have it like that, don't you? In line with that door there. So, let's get this one done. And then we should be pretty much done. And hopefully, they have been breeding, but it doesn't look like they have, to be quite honest. It just looks like they're staring at each other. There we go. There's the second layer done, which is pretty much just a carbon copy of the layer below, except from obviously this is only too high. And you'll notice I haven't lit the glass up, and that's because I don't think I've mentioned this, but I'm fairly sure mobs can't spawn on a glass or transparent blocks and slabs. So I would recommend to make the tops and bottom of these the villager spawn no, not spawn areas, the villager cages, I don't know what to call them, the villager places out with slabs, because obviously things can't spawn, and the top of this, because then obviously things can't spawn. So it makes it a little bit safer, and I feel like more productive, because obviously if there's less mobs spawning, then realistically should be more iron golems. And I would like to point this out now, I have got some villager eggs, because that doesn't look like it's working for some reason. Like, I would have thought they've at least bred once, but they just kind of haven't, so I might have to look up to see what's wrong. Yeah, I've got no idea why it's not working, so let's just build this, and then we'll repeat... No, actually, that doesn't go there. And then we'll repeat it on the other 4 sides, and then we'll spawn the villagers in and hope that we've done it correctly. So I'll put that like that, and do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah. And then finish the top with slabs, and it is... Yeah, just as simple as that. And now I'm stuck on here, so I'll just jump up here. That is a good point, actually. If I put a slab like that, does that then count it as a full block? I wonder. Oh, no. Well, it's broke. It doesn't really matter. I'll get rid of them later. So yeah, let's do the others, and then we'll spawn the villagers in, and hopefully that will work. Okay, so there's good news and there's bad news. Bad news is that the iron golems don't seem to have spawned yet, which I'm not sure why, but the good news is they're breeding, which means you can breed them, for 1, and for 2, it means it is with doors. It just for some reason means this one isn't working properly, possibly because of the half slabs. I guess that's the only thing I can think of, so what I'll do off camera is swap them for full blocks. Yeah, because there's not really anything different between that and that. They're no more able to open the doors than they are, really, so it's... I don't know why it's not working down there, but it is here, but at least we know it does work, so... That's one benefit to take from this. Hopefully, some point off camera, I'll work out why it's not spawning iron golems. Maybe it's just something to do with the mod, which will be a bit annoying considering how much time I've spent on this. Which, on that, video is probably not that long, but it has taken me a solid, like, 2 hours to do this, because I didn't actually have... Well, I had most of the resources, but I had to go back a few times to get a few more, so it was a bit annoying doing that. But yeah, it's, I suppose, at the very least... It's still something new to add to the area. It brings a bit more vibrance, I guess, which is something, and hopefully it will eventually work. Also, on that, you will notice the chocobos, there are some new colours, which is good because, well, I say it's good because it's just good in general. So yeah, we've got white, we've got blue, we've got green, and then we've got some gold ones. Although, it doesn't actually... It doesn't, because... It must be a new mod thing. This one, yeah, it's just basically the same as a yellow one, but it's gold. So you don't get better stats through colours. You just have to breed them for a very long time. So yeah, that's another thing. And I think on that, we'll wrap it up because the main goal was to do that. I mean, obviously, I was hoping for more... Oh, actually, that's a good point. I will eventually probably end up killing those villagers because obviously I've spawned them in. So yeah, we'll have to work out why that's not working. Then transport them up to there, which won't be too difficult. We'll just build a sort of little rail cart system. And then we'll probably just let them wander about the village. Because I think I'll just use the ones that I want to trade with to wander about the village. And now that it's a bit more lit up, they shouldn't really die. So yeah, we'll just do that. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.